recess from Shariye Court. For those coming in, Shariye Court is the oldest of courts for even Jews. It's linked to Islam. Yes, this is very private. Yes, this information never comes out, but it came out with Hannah, because Hannah in Anatolian Kurdish means mother. So, in our customs of the local region, woman is never in the court. She's outside the court. Like it was something offensive, they made Hannah Kurdish to be able to manipulate her. Who would do that? The Turks did that to punish Hannah because Hannah was sleeping with PKK. Now, talk about a Turkish series. But this story is so messy. We're trying to clean it up. So this time, the Turks are in court with Hannah. And they're talking about stories where they're telling the thieves, you're in the wrong. You're in the wrong. Why don't you, since you're picking Kurdish, why don't you just go back to your Kurdish husband and cook dinner? So Hannah's looking at these men now. You know, Turks, you're really funny. Because I know several of you, like being a Kurdish woman is a bad thing, who turn around and pick up Kurdish wives because you like the service. And the last thing you need is a Hannah like myself. In this real story, you don't know whether to laugh or cry. You don't know whether to feel venom. But it just goes up and down, up and down, up and down. And there's really funny parts to it. Like, it's so funny, it's almost like Jim Carrey funny. But it's not done on purpose, and we're never supposed to laugh at mental illness. But in the real version, Prophet Hannah used that to combat Lucifer. It was a form of intelligence to stop the fighting. So in this court, you get the Talibans, you get the terrorists, but that's very private now. You get the Hannah story, you get 1,001 stories. It's the highest, in the highest of the highest courts. It's an eye for an eye concept. I absolutely love Shariye Court because it benefits Hannah. Hannah didn't steal. She quietly worked. Hannah didn't attack anybody. They attacked her. So what foreign did was collectively bind against Hannah so that they wouldn't get omened now. Talk about a doozy in the real version of the story. They're collectively binding against Hannah for releasing this information, which Hannah takes out her Charter of Right and says, I'm a Canadian. You flew from Saudi into Canada. Another entry.